Day 5. Obviously, I had Woodstock, so I have to have Snoopy. Which, again, Dee also got for my mother. They both love Snoopy. Oh no, he's going on a... He's breakdancing! Snoopy's spinning! Oh no. Day 5. I actually have no idea. The first few I did. But apparently it's up here closer to the star. And this one says, "Behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall name him Jesus." Luke 1:31. And this one, I may have to pause again for. It is a little candle, which we've had candles in quite a few other ones that I've done in the past, so that tracks. Hi! So, last year I saw this craft, which basically you were turning these wood blocks from the Dollar Tree into a snowman. So that is what I'm doing this year. It's not gonna look exactly like that snowman, but it's gonna be a snowman. So you had to pick up these wood dice from the Dollar Tree, which was hard for me to find, but eventually I did. So, and now all of my Dollar Trees have them. That's fun. So I have my little wood blocks to build my snowman with. And then obviously you're going to need accessories. Now this hat that holds all of the accessories came from Hobby Lobby. It was in the dollar section. This little shovel, which I am going to attach, maybe it's a little bit big, is cartoonishly large. That shovel came from a little Coco set. This little broom, which is appropriate size, was something that my grandma had on something. I'm not entirely sure, and I can't really ask her because she passed away last year. The little scarf is just a piece of ribbon, also from a Coco set. Obviously you're gonna need some brushes, some paint. I have water to the side, and then you could paint on little buttons, but I'm going to hot glue buttons on. Same with the eyes, you could just paint them on, but I have googly eyes. And obviously my hat can't be bare, that would be sad. So I actually have something else for the hat. I know they used like a flower, but I have this little star that I got from the Renaissance Festival from trinket trading that I think will just look lovely on this hat. So I have a lot of things to hot glue. I have hot glue off to the side, and I have extra glue sticks if I need to add it. But for now, I'm going to push those off to the side because I obviously need to paint my snowman white. So I got the white, and I have the two paintbrushes. This one's going to be for the smaller details like the nose and the little mouth, because obviously I'm not going to need it for the eyes. And yeah, I have white, orange, and black paint, obviously. So I shall start here. I didn't bring out extra papers to paint on, so this is going to be fun. We're just going to use this one. And I have my hot glue warming up. I know this is going to be atrocious to people that actually like to paint. I'm just sticking my brush in. But you know what? I don't feel like having to get out extra, like a paint palette. We have paint palettes over in my little box to the side, which probably would have made my life easier. But you know what? It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Most of these sides you're not even going to really look at anyway. And if I get paint on me, oh well, get a little bit of paint on me. But I can do half of the sides before I have to let it dry. And hopefully it'll dry quickly. Because again, it is just a base layer of white. Yeah, that kind of looks like it's going to dry a little fast. So maybe I could do a little bit more. Maybe I'll do some more of the sides. Pop that one off, and then we go over to this one, and we start painting. So how's your day? How's your winter? Are you guys sick? hopefully Mom will be better quickly. But she is still a little sick. I have no idea what's gonna happen just yet because my body hates winter. That is one of the times where my sciatica, God forbid, is at its worst. So my plans vary, honestly, probably more than the average plan. So wintertime, I don't really make a lot of plans. I just kind of go with the flow. So a lot of my Vlogmas content, unfortunately, gets pre-filmed throughout the year whenever I'm feeling better. Because, again, it depends on the level of the pain day. I've been struggling with sciatica since 2022, and unfortunately I don't know that it will ever go away fully. So I have to make sure I'm not being stupid and I'm listening to my doctor. I'm keeping up with the medicine and all that fun stuff. So yeah, a lot of my Vlogmas gets pre-filmed on days where I'm not absolutely hating life. I've ended up in hospital for this. I've explained it during my recaps for the year. But yeah, it's not fun. So I'm taking it easy and just doing a little snowman. Now that I finally have all of the things that I can do with. So I should probably use a hand that's not already covered in paint. Luckily I do have some water over here. I can just be a complete menace. I will be back whenever the paint is fully done on the white. My blocks are now officially painted. I'm waiting for the other half of it to dry, so in the meantime I'm going to hot glue my little star onto the hat. So again, I do actually have my hot glue gun. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of glue onto the star. Not much. And then I'm gonna pop it right there. And in all working theory, that will stay. And I think that is really cute. I'm hoping that the person that I traded for with will actually agree. I don't know the next time when I'll see them, but maybe I can show them a little picture. Yeah. Okay, so it is time to, I don't even know what I was gonna say. I was getting ready to say they're dry, it's dried, but no, it's time to hot glue my little pieces on. I'm just gonna do a little circle of glue. Obviously I have more glue sticks need be. We're just gonna pop them one on top of each other like so. Hold it down just a little bit. And then we'll do the same on this one. Just gonna spread it out just a smidge. And then we'll stick the top one on, like so. I think that looks nice. Now, for the googly eyes and the hat. The hat will go on obviously last, but googly eye number 1. Got a little bit on me. Love when that happens. So fun. Googly eye number 1. Googly eye number 2. Come on now. Enough with the stringies. Number 2. Yay! Just got a little bit of paint on him. It's fine. Look into his eyes if you dare. So, next I get to add on, take some of the little stringies of glue. Come on now. Why is there so many of you? How is there so much? Not me fighting the glue behind the scenes. just gonna lay him down so I can paint on his little nose and his little mouth. So, his little nose, his little carrot nose. It's like so. And then his little mouth. Or her little mouth. I haven't actually decided. So, there's that. We have a face, which is great. It's a face that Tiffany's not the biggest fan of, but you know what? It's fine. It's my snowman. I send her that face a lot, so she got tired of it quickly. I figured, it's fine. I love you, bestie. Please accept my little faces. They're fun. Sorry. I'm actually messaging her off on the side. Who would have thought that? So, my little scarf is going to basically just come around like that, I think. So, I need to put a little bit of glue on this side so I can hold my scarf in place. So, gonna pop a little bit of glue there. Probably a little bit of glue right there as well. Just a little bit of glue right here. That looks fine. Cross that one over like so. Put another dot right on top of that. I'm not left-handed, so I don't know why I'm gluing with my left hand. No clue. And then we will just cross a little scarf over like that. And while we're here, we're going to add on a little extra. Just kind of want it to hold a little broom on this side. I might wrap this round once more, like that. I don't know if that's gonna look stupid or not. Maybe I'll just leave it. I might hot glue this one. I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't know. So much of the glue wispies. The glue stick has now been added because we're going to need to put on buttons now. Obviously we're going to need some buttons. So we're going to do one button up here. We're going to do my smallest button, which is this one right here. No, I want it the other way around. There we go. We'll have a button here, which I believe is going to be this button here. And then one final button down here, and that is my slightly bigger button. I'm going to have to try and get some of this extra glue off that came through on this button. That's fine. No stranger to having to scrape off the glue. Most people paint it on their buttons. I add actual buttons, so that's fine. Okay, now over on this side, we have my comically large little shovel, which is going to get glued in two spots, one up here and one up on the handle. So my comically large shovel. And then we just need to add on the little hat, like so, which I'm probably going to have to do right-handed, because it's going to go on, oh, come on now, A little bit there. And then around the back, the head. That should be enough, hopefully. My little hat will stick. And ta-da! Here's my little snowman. A little bit of a derp, but we love him. Here's his little broom. Or her little broom. The comically large shovel. And yeah, I think it turned out cute. I would definitely do this with the kids. Definitely not the little kids, because again, it involves paint and I don't really trust the little kids. But luckily for me, I teach the older kids. So yeah, my little snowman. I'm very pleased with how he turned out. I would definitely do it again. Okay, bye.